This morning, you woke up and made a decision. You hit snooze. Or you didn't. You reached for your phone. Or you made coffee first. Small choices, harmless ones. Except here is what no one told you: you didn't actually make most of them. Scientists estimate your brain processes around 35,000 decisions every single day. 35,000. And the staggering part, you are consciously aware of fewer than 100 of them. The rest happen without you, below the surface, in a part of your brain that operates like a silent autopilot running on a program you didn't write. So who is making your decisions, and why does it matter? Your brain has a problem. It is most energy-hungry organ in your body. It burns 20% of your total energy supply, even though it makes up only 2% of your body weight. That is an expensive machine, and expensive machines look for shortcuts. Neuroscientist David Eagleman calls this the difference between the conscious brain and the non-conscious brain. Conscious brain is slow, deliberate, and exhausting. It is part of you that reads instructions or weighs a difficult choice. The non-conscious brain is fast and effortless. It drives the car while you think about dinner. It pulls your hand from a hot stove before you even register pain. Brain did not develop these two systems by accident. It evolved them because thinking is expensive. Every time you learn a new skill, riding a bike, typing, driving, your brain starts by using the slow conscious system. It takes effort, but repeat behavior enough times, and brain transfers it to the autopilot. This called automaticity. Once something goes automatic, it is nearly impossible to reverse. Psychologist Wendy Wood at the University of Southern California spent decades studying this. Her research found roughly 43% of your daily behaviors are habits, not decisions. You are not choosing to check your phone first thing in morning. You are running a habit loop. You are not choosing the same lunch spot every Tuesday. Your brain is following a groove it carved months or years ago. And here is where it gets strange. In 1980s, neuroscientist Benjamin Libet ran one of the most unsettling experiments in history of science. He hooked participants up to an EEG machine and asked them to flex their wrist whenever they felt like it, freely, at random, while watching a clock. He asked them to note exact moment they felt the urge to move. What he found broke the assumption that humans have free will in the way they think they do. The brain showed electrical activity preparing for the movement nearly half a second before participant reported feeling the conscious desire to move. Brain had already decided. Conscious mind just got the notification late. Half a second does not sound like much, but it is enough to rewrite everything you thought you knew about who is in charge. Now layer on top of that something called cognitive load. When your brain is overwhelmed, tired, stressed, distracted, it leans even harder on autopilot. Decision fatigue is real. Barack Obama famously wore only gray or blue suits to eliminate one decision from his day. They understood something most people do not. Every trivial decision you make chips away at the mental energy available for the important ones. Research by Roy Baumeister at Florida State University showed that after extended periods of decision-making, people opt for the easiest available option or no option at all. Judges reviewing parole cases, for instance, were far more likely to grant parole at the start of the day than at the end of it. Not because the cases were different, because the brains making the calls were running on empty. So what does this mean for you? It means the invisible architecture of your daily life. The habits, the routines, the environments you move through is doing most of your deciding for you. Route you walk to work shapes what you notice. The food in your pantry shapes what you eat. Apps on your home screen shape what you think about. You did not consciously choose those outcomes, but conditions you created did. Good news is that the same system works in your favor. If automaticity is the brain's way of conserving energy for what matters, then the most powerful thing you can do is be intentional about what you let become automatic. Design your environment. Stack your habits. Put the fruit on the counter and the junk food at the back of the shelf. Lay out your workout clothes the night before. Make the good choice the easy choice, and your autopilot will take care of the rest. Because your brain is not broken. It is not betraying you. It is doing exactly what it was built to do, running as efficiently as possible on limited fuel. The question is whether the program it's running is one you actually chose, or one that was handed to you without your awareness. This morning, you woke up and made a decision. Now you know, Most of it was already made for you. The only real decision is what you do about that.